Matter of fact, we have so much to get to tonight and again, this will be funny as hell on YouTube when I'm like, because Madden comes out tomorrow and I'll be uploading this in fucking 2025. We have a lot to get to with Ball State before we take a smidge of a break from it, right? Or we take a smidge of a break because of Madden coming out. That does not mean that we're done with this, regardless of what happens. Whether or not we get promoted, we stay here, we get relegated. You know me, I don't give up that easily. But I'm excited to see what Madden has to offer as well, even if it's pretty much confirmed this game will be the superior option. And it will be, right? So let's get down to it. I want to get as much progress in there tonight as we possibly can. I've gone through, I've set up the roster, done what I had to do. We could talk about who the quarterbacks are on this team, the renamings, all of that stuff. And actually, that brings us to an interesting situation with the quarterbacks, as I've discovered. All three of these guys here that aren't redshirted are normal dev, and their attributes are almost all capped out. They're not going to get too much better than they are already. So hopefully, the now newly renamed Thad Castle Jr. is as good as we were hoping he could be, and we also have 5-star Tetris prospect as another quarterback. Can we or can't we rename people in Madden? It is possible. I don't know if I'm going to do it, though. We'll see. There might be a freaking glitch with that game that doesn't let you do it. You were saying you and the wife were going through old pay-per-views to show WrestleMania 9. We didn't go that far back. WrestleMania 9 was dreadful. It was dreadful. Running back, Dan the Man. We have Giant Stadium, Grass Field, and Donnie Duck with Frank Yu, Von Cornhucker. Here, kitty. And Gas Station Sushi. The latter two, as you can tell by the overalls, were quarterbacks that I've moved to running back. Right now, their ratings suck. Next year, they'll be better. AJ, WrestleMania 10 wasn't a shitty man yet. You're out of your mind. Right now, it just looks like these two are tragic. Next year, off-season development, they'll look better. Fullback is still Cam Revis. Wideout, we did move Dick Duff from running back to wideout. He was an 80 overall running back. 76 rated wideout. I'm still going to redshirt him regardless because we'll be able to make the best of it moving forward. But he's there. West and East, can you please get fired? Bryden Howden, we did already do the name changes last night, yes. Cuckoo for Coco Sports, East and West. Crashes $1. Flamethrower Charizard. Adrelian in my soul. Inevitable relegation. We'll see if that ends up being true. And another running back turned wide receiver. We have Jake Johansson, who again sucks, but he'll get better for the season after. At tight end, Cal Naughton Jr., oh shit, oh fuck, I'm in Ohio, Sexton Hardcastle, and Janarius Dweeb with the red shirts, Big Corgi fan, Joe Cool IV, and Lou Lamagello. I did discover there is definitely a glitch with moving players around, which is another reason why I'm like, it's probably a good thing Madden's coming out so they can fix this stuff for the back half of whatever Ball State will be. This guy was much higher than a 40 overall. I temporarily moved him to running back and then to wideout and then back to tight end, and his overall plummeted and hasn't bounced back yet. Same thing happened last year with Dr. Pepper on the offensive line. My recommendation to people right now, be careful about moving people around in this game. In general, it's a bit of a problem right now. And obviously, moving people around is a big part of this freaking game. So that's kind of annoying, but the good thing is not that bad. Agree or disagree, last 20 years, WrestleMania 27 is the worst. Last 20 years would have been WrestleMania 20 to WrestleMania 40. Yeah, probably. Had one good match, really. Maybe like one good match, couple. Yeah, it was pretty bad. On the O-line, what's your niche? And Sod Man. At left guard, Bilbo Swaggins, Elon Musk as a goof, and Brian Haynes. Centers, Denim Jeans, and Thad for Heisman. With Waylon Mercy and Red Baron Karen. Or as I'm going to call him, Red Baron Karan. As he's French-Canadian. Right guard, Angel Bowling, banned from diving, and Mike Wazowski. And at right tackle, Burlington Coats with Lobster Head. The defensive end, Swedish Chef Ray Bork, Chris B. Cream, Upside Down Bike Seat, Tinder Date Left Me Itchy, and Oreo Delight. The right side, Lacerated Spleen, Hoffa's Under MetLife, You Break It, You Bought It, and Balls to the Walls. Defensive tackles. MetLife was a 29. Oh, I read a MetLife and they were talking about MetLife being different. Ah, I got you. Confusion. Defensive tackle Big Jelly. He was hurt last year. He is still injured this year for 13 more weeks with a torn pectoral. He is going to miss basically all of this season. So he missed a lot of his junior year, and he's basically going to miss all of his senior year. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. So that means we have Putin Puddin, Arn Anderson's Glock, Chris Rumble, and Pinkley Taurus the 6th at defensive tackle. Linebacker John Montgomery loves Guelph with your favorite cuck chair. We also have Jeffrey Lebowski as the other option. Red-shirted. Middle linebackers caught the co-cheating the 2nd. Javi Baez is Bat, Moose, and Fatty Doughboy. And on the right, Norman the Mormon with Please Help, I Work Till 11. Chris P. Bacon is the red shirt. Medical red shirts aren't a thing, I don't believe so. Corners, wave your hands from side to side. John Angulo, Celine Dion, Spanish Inquisition, Carlos Browning, Milkshake Jones II, and By Delar Jesus with the red shirt pronounced brain dead. Tremendous. At safety, Succulent Chinese Meal, ready for his senior year with Troy Montana. On the other side, Tony Very Italian, Bloody Hell, and oh fuck, my computer blue screened. Your kicker is Triple H's invisible shirt. Your punter will be Nigerius Sleed before Eastern Michigan takes over next year. So that's the team. Depth chart, pretty much just have the best players in the best spots to be able to make the most of it, or at least I hope. We didn't really have any preseason All-Americans either, I think, at least in conference. We obviously won't have any out of conference. We have Lacerated Spleen as the best right end in the conference, and the second best corner is Wave Your Hands from side to side. Aside from that, the competition this season. In our division, Bowling Green at an 86, Kennesaw a 75, NIU at an 82, Coastal at an 83, we're rocking an 81, Temple at a 79, Arkansas State at a 79, and Georgia State at a 76. We're not the favorites, but we're in competition. Shout out to Racing Jays, by the way, for the 59 months. And does it, though? Does it, though? Does it? Was Metro Trapasso real? Yes. It was Mateo Trapasso. And yes, that's a generated dude. Good old Mateo Trapasso at quarterback, no less. In terms of the schedule, again, we're just going with the easiest schedule we can. We got an FCS team in week 2 and New Mexico State in week 4. Aside from that, we have our conference games. We went through the recruitment board as well. We've started that process. We're ready to get down to business. We're ready to see what we can do. We're ready. Okay, it's a hell of a sub alert, isn't it? I miss Jerry Remy. Everybody. This is Jerry Remy. Everybody. Alright, so the bye week. Let's get to recruitment here. Still gotta take this stuff seriously. And see what we got. So, clearly there wasn't much on the defensive side to start out. Let's take a look at Sammy Fuller. How good was this guy? I don't remember. He's decent. Decent speed, decent starting man coverage. He's decent. Go base level for him. We have Jermichael Rotto. 75 zone coverage out of the gates. I mean, that guy's lining up to be a really strong safety. So we'll put some points on him, bare minimum. Antoine Hale, we got to finish scouting out. 91 speed, 69 man coverage to start. That's not bad. He will turn into a decent corner. Travante Figures. Travante, what do you got for us? 92 speed, 71 man. Again, not bad. Not bad. This might be a decent recruitment class this year. Daniel Bindum. Daniel getting the Bindum. Coverages are a bit low. Coverages are a bit low to start. We'll ignore him. And then Connor Ahmad is a bust. Which is a shame because 74 zone coverage with that speed at that height. How are you even a bust? You're actually not that bad. He's really not that bad to train him up as a safety. Oh, Hawks. I will tomorrow. I'll make you a deal. I will tomorrow. I honestly don't think this guy's that bad, even though he's a bust. He can be a good safety. That's really weird. Middle linebackers, John Yeboah. Decent tackle, decent pursuit, decent speed. Block shedding's not great. Minutes, what's up, by the way? Emeka Saturday. He can tackle, but can't play zone. The block shedding's not great. Josh Atkinson. Good tackling. Zone's not great. Block shedding is to the Mac Jones. Oh, I still have the Mac Jones jersey. Absolutely. I'm just going to tape over the name bar like Browns fans do and put Drake May. And then Jeff Tam. Honestly, his zone coverage isn't that bad with that speed. He could be a decent middle linebacker. Basic level interest for him. Outside linebacker, Corbin Arnaud. Arnaud is a bust. Yeah, take him out. All right, not the strongest start here then in terms of recruitment, but that's been pretty typical. So 2 stars, pipeline, nobody. Interest level, I believe, is just Arnaud. Yeah. Defensive tackle. Nobody's interested. Shout out to Hawks with the 69 bits. Who's the starter for the Patriots? It's going to be May. It might not be, though. It might not. It's going to be Jacoby Brissett. How fun is that going to be? Alright, no targets there, so we're on the O-line. Both those guys are junior JUCOs. Again, it's a good thing we don't need a massive amount of players this year. Okay, we already had some of the guards on the list. Saw Joe Flacco play today. Does he freaking play pickup games at the park? Niles, I've heard very little about it, so I don't know. Is my response. I don't know. Defensive end Jeremiah Brutus will spend the next 2 points on you when we are done for the opening week. And again, we don't play until week 2. So that's been solid, but didn't he have a rough game? I think he just did a good job. I mean, I don't know if the Patriots want to rush. I mean, I don't think they want to rush Drake May. Especially when Mr. Milton's not quite ready, you know? So he's on the Colts roster. I thought Joe Flacco retired. Joe Flacco's still playing football, huh? How the hell did I miss that? Shouldn't make 0 technically be week 1 since you can have a game then. Yes, but fuck you, Galeno. How do you like that? That's the response. Shouldn't this technically be like that? No, screw you. That's the response. This guy is very slow. He does have good block shedding, though. It's okay. It's okay. CJ Manhertz. Also pretty similar. Good start in block shedding. Pay attention to him. And then Jeremy Manhertz. The Menhertz. Yeah, Coop as well. He's pretty similar. We got the Manhertzes. Out of Maryland and Mississippi. Let's see. Randy O'Donnell. Good one, Randy. 79 block shedding out of the gates. That is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Trevor Poe. And good block shedding out of the gates. Those are the type of players I really do want to train up, so. And what about Jeff? Don't call him John Wick. Decent power moves. But, And then Dante Dewey. Also gonna say no because of the block shedding. I know that other guy was fast and everything like that too, but I'd rather have people with the solid block shedding out of the gates than have guys who can only run kind of fast and then not know what to do once they get there. You know? Let's see. Daniel Lord. Guard. 88 strength gem. My lord. Daniel Lord, immediately put points on you. And then Austin Darden. Can't do anything else this week. Both of us a 1% chance that twins. It would have to be less than that. Right? It would be pretty cool, though. I'll give you that. Alright. Got locked out for a couple of people that we barely looked at yet, so that's fine. First game of the year. Against FCS Southeast. Non-conference, which means we don't care about it as much, but it'll still be nice to win. Alright, Austin Darden. What's the full picture for you? Also a gem. Okay, make that 2 gem offensive linemen. Go for both of you. Kurt Zaron. Zaron? Zaron. 85 strength out of the gates. 81 lead block. It's not bad. Taps. People have just been scheduling the worst teams lately on the opening couple of games. The man was a fanboy. Shout out to Strafala. I imagine it's Strafala. It could be S. Trufala. Who's to say? Thank you for the follow, though. Welcome in. Welcome. Unlike Brett Bacon, we won't be welcoming him because he's not that good at football. Nor is Zach Cheek. Danny, Audrey Hepburn, bring the thunder. What's going on, by the way? Hepburn, 82 strength. Okay. So, yeah, we'll still be looking at people. We'll still be looking. Haven't gotten to the offensive positions yet, but that is okay. First game of the year. Let's see what these boys are capable of. We're showing up as an 81 overall team, which is kind of nuts. But let's see what happens. It is one of our highest ratings. Are the Twitch turbos worth it? I mean, if the ads bother the crap out of you and you watch multiple streamers, then yes.
Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this.
Goodness, goodness.
The fans are showing that they are as well. Maybe you need
goodness, goodness. 85 overall defense. So it says. So it says. Another season of Ball State football, baby. What will the initial impression be? That is the question. I don't even know if I can watch, man. I don't even know if I can watch. Like, this game in particular, like, obviously there's pressure to win. But damn. Well, we're losing after halftime, so that's great. Oh, man. We're down 16-13 to an FCS. Oh, my God. Whew. Dender, I believe so. I believe it works like YouTube Premium. How the hell are we losing? Ferguson, 17-22. Have we been fumbling? We do have one fumble today. This is insane. Allegedly an 85 overall defense. Yeah. We tied it up at 16. It's one athlete. You bought the most stock and then everything. It's covering a lot of ground, man. Bertucci, you do, because you asked the same thing last night. I think you just need to learn how to make a decision. I'm going to take over here. I cannot believe I'm having to take over against a goddamn FCS team. But that is exactly what we're going to do to try to seal the deal here.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Just
Good start.
play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be
Now, I will admit, in terms of coaching coaching strats, I have it set up for us to be really cautious on offense. And I do wonder if that could be backfiring.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3
Why am I not panning out? I mean, there's a lot of people I'd say that come to mind, though. You're talking about every sport, you know?
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
Well, they covered that really well, didn't they?
Nowhere to go.
And just a great job on the defense being snapped, right?
They covered that really well.
Stuff in the run play. Make them get
Cynical, I haven't looked anything up. Ooh, they are threatening.
On 3rd and long, trying to have
Oh my god, what a horrible throw! Pass interference, no call.
It's incomplete.
An absolutely horrific throw.
Away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision
Oh man.
short and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulder.
We'll take the points.
Save them with his foot. And for
Tried to lob it to the back of the end zone and he just threw it right down the middle.
Final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash.
I'll have to add some aggression back to our play calling for when we're not actually in control.
Football today, those folks in Seattle won't renew,
Oh boy. Okay.
but they will
Hell of a way to start the year though, right? Struggling to beat a fucking FCS team?
tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today.
What a
guys.
throw.
Another ranked team going down.
yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the
All
update.
right. All right. This could be problematic.
Operate with that first play. Now
This could be problematic. Akron or UAB? Go UAB. Their logo's a dragon.
he wants to throw.
Give me that. I cannot believe that you didn't intercept that. Who are you and why are you getting benched? Sir, that was the easiest interception of your career. And you elected to just get it. Oh, God. How'd the season go last night? What did we finish? Like 8-5?
Down coming up.
Won a bowl game. So, no promotion, but overall not the worst.
Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30
Wow.
yards down the field before he's finally
Wow, wow, wow.
first down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it again. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10. And the
This isn't great.
on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. The offense will quickly.
Frickin' FCS team has given us this much trouble to start off this season, huh?
Defense rose up.
That is insane.
On that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's
One more stop, boys. One more. Come on now.
It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Give me that. There we go. We got it that time. Horrible throw by their quarterback, and he paid for it.
Not before putting his offense.
Democracy manifest. Its succulent Chinese meal.
You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be
God.
asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the side,
Thank God.
this ain't going to be your last big fella.
We needed that.
You're gonna make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Oh? Oh?
On his feet at the 35.
Grass field. What a run.
Timeout call.
What a run.
Defense desperate to get the ball back and save
Jet sweep is back, baby.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10
Oof.
from the 36.
Not the best blocking I've ever seen.
Line of scrimmage. That'll be a
When
loss
you
of
receive the limp penis.
calling a timeout here. You have
Our linemen have been
in this situation.
working on their judo, that's for sure. Oh my God. And by working on their judo, I mean you don't know how to block.
They line up, and it is a long the sticks from here.
That guy covered both options. What a bitch.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but weren't going to let it happen there.
We might still find a way to lose this game. We might. We might. Never put it past us in our ability to find a way to lose. Just gonna wind down the clock here. Wind down the clock. Go! Go!
This is probably one of those plays where you wish
Oh, we had to run the fake play.
just punt that thing away.
I don't know actually if we had to run the fake play, but it could have been nice. All right, one stop. For the love of God, no miracles, please.
No time to waste here. They've got
For the love of God, no miracles.
To the air on first down. He's going up top here late in the game.
Thank you.
And with fire, and he's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. And he's...
Well, that's a hell of a way to start off a season, having to sweat our asses off to beat goddamn FCS Southeast. Oh, this frickin' team. If this is what we have in store. If this is what we have in store for this year, huh? That is gonna be
It's one thing to
so much fun.
in the game. Tight ball game right at the end. You need
So
to
much
plays.
fun.
These guys deliver.
Well, we got the win.
Can't teach that gene. You have people that
Did get the win. Turd Ferguson, despite 0 touchdowns against an FCS team, was the player of the game. We're Cincinnatiing this. We're moving on. We are moving on. We don't need to talk about that. We do not need to talk about that game, do we? Let's just move forward. A win's a win, as they say. A win is a win. God damn it, this could be a bad year. This could be a bad year if we're struggling to beat an FCS team. We have the UMass Minutemen up next. And literally when I said I went with 0 aggression, I meant it. I made us as passive as I possibly could. Let's go 25%. We'll show a little bit of aggression. Smidge of aggression. All right, what do we got recruitment wise? You made us beta cuck. Sure. Let's go with that. Johnny Chapuka. Johnny, what do you got for us? 87 strength. Not bad. 5 points on you. Austin Marcus. 90 strength. Hello. Hello. Guy's a beast. Andy Goodman, grandson of John. 85 strength. Not a bad foundation. Not bad. And then George Masafilo. 85 strength. You know, these guys aren't the worst. Not the worst. We got some decent players to keep an eye out on. Our first ever meeting against the UMass Minutemen. They have the superior offense by a lot. We have the superior defense by not as much. Massachusetts. Let's do this. Let's do it. We are approaching tonight as a team that is playing with a vengeance. Shout out to Necro, 63 months. You say yeehaw. Let's be honest, we'd be having a better time in Wyoming. We'd be having a better time in Wyoming, I think. I think. What's my least favorite New England state? I don't remember if I've ever actually stepped foot in Rhode Island or Vermont.
So, like, by default, it has to be Connecticut. It has to be Connecticut. If not for Hartford alone. Which is a bitch to drive through. Caught the coach cheating with the interception. 5:19 left. We're up 17-10. I do wonder how aggressive we should be. Man, this is just anemic offenses on both sides. Holy shit, nobody can get anything going. Interception by UMass. And with 1:29 to go, they've tied the game. Least favorite city I've visited. Hartford. Let's go with Hartford. All right. We got a little bit of time to try to win this bad boy.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Not the best blocking in the world to start us off. Didn't UMass just get... Again, I'm pretty sure UMass just got promoted, but can't say with 100% certainty.
Using the quick game. And he's down
Tough play.
after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short.
There you go, Dan the man.
He's got first down yardage.
All right, we can win this. We can do it. Not too optimistic that we've had to jump in a couple times already, but Denim Jeans comes up hobbled. It's our first time out then. That's not ideal.
Tied up under a minute to play. To the ground with the back. And he does
Really not the best blocking in the world.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
You got to be kidding me. They called that 4th and inches. We got to go for it. He was over the line, but the ball didn't cross. Heard Ferguson for the first, the Tom Brady special. Injuries in final 2 minutes, burn timeouts, yes. That way teams just can't be like, hey, my guy's hurt. Stop the clock.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big
Heard Ferguson cannot do a touch pass. He cannot. It's either a lob. It either has to be a lob, like downfield, or a bullet pass. There is no such thing as the in-between with him. No such thing. That was a great drive we had going. And then he just lobs it. God.
He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left.
Are you in Hartford? I've never actually stopped in Hartford. I've only driven through it. I'm memeing.
Looking to move it through the air.
Probably knocked that out. 12 seconds left.
Down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. And he's
Boy, I hope they don't have a good kicker.
They get the timeout call.
I really hope they don't have a good kicker.
Now on 1st down.
We're a little bit of yardage away from stealing this game from us.
He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete.
We're going to overtime against UMass.
And now we head to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
Should have had this game dead in the water.
Teams going back and forth, so of course, David, this thing needs
Shit.
to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
Yeah. On offense first. See if we can
First play
get some good momentum going.
They'll give it to the back. Stop is
We cannot hold a block. Our quarterback's accuracy actually isn't that bad. Just for whatever reason, I cannot get him to do
the kind of in-between pass. Yeah, I should have gone to the outside, but we are just not getting any blocking at all. It's a problem. It's a big problem. Case in point, that should have been an easy first down. I'm not going for the field goal. At least until I see how they're going to line up.
The offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the...
Okay. Risky as hell, but it worked.
And the Cardinals will start us up here in overtime. And he dropped it.
Dude. Could have been a pick, could have been a touchdown. We just cannot get anybody to maintain a block, except for right there. If we do get a little bit of blocking, good things can happen. Daniel, probably mostly Madden. We'll see. Depends on if Madden's fucked up at launch.
Well done.
Interesting decision here as they'll go ahead.
They got this really well covered. We got to opt out. We'll take the point after. Normally, we like to try to go for 2 early just to put the pressure on, but it's not going to happen. Self-fulfilling question. Well, look, it depends on what I can break, right? It depends on what I can break. Let's be honest.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
He's got an open man. They make the tackle.
Well, not ideal.
Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, UMass. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really
Fuck.
how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point.
Taboo haven't decided yet.
Feeling aggressive to go for 2 points.
All right, well, let's hope our defense can do a little bit better this time. We've learned zone blitzing is our way to go against this team. Gentlemen, this is a conference game. We need a win here. We need a win. These are the ones that really matter.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the
Get in there, Moose. Get in there.
You can forget running in the middle against this defense. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the
Get in there, Moose. Oh boy. Answer, we should. Apparently, there's been some issues with the game showing up for people. Some people have been able to go through mobile to download the game if it's not showing up in their library. It's weird. All I can say is it's weird. I know for me, Madden still isn't showing up in my library despite having the bundle. So, it's weird.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Movement here from the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Man, he was going to get hit.
Big run to start. Touchdown wins it. Field goal to tie.
Quick strike complete.
Take that 1st down.
But not before he picks up the 1st down.
Touchdown to win it.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And they picked up 9.
3 yards to go.
Second and short.
3 yards to go.
The big fellas line up in a goal line defense.
Come on, boys. Right now.
And he gets it back to the 40.
First time I've seen overly glitchy gameplay like that.
Third down here in overtime and some work to do.
There it is.
He's got it.
Woo! All right.
Finish in double overtime.
Well, we almost found a way to blow it, but we do get the win against UMass.
How to respond right now.
No, and the defense
Thank God.
had absolutely
Thank
no
God.
answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire.
I was worried about that one.
And just carving
I was really worried about that one. Turd Ferguson, 3 passing touchdowns on the day.
And what a
We move forward. We march on and move forward.
us, just the back and forth games that are so nip and tuck. And you, every play matters.
Thank God.
So much. These are the games
Thank
that
God.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why
Oh, man.
practice overtime
Allowed 457 yards of offense against.
scenarios.
We were 5 of 19 on third down conversions.
You love to be able
2
to
for 2
throw
for fourth down.
game on the line.
2 turnovers for us, 4 for them. They threw 3 interceptions today. We threw 2, so 1 from the AI, 1 from myself. I mean, okay. Win's a win. Reminder, we allegedly have an 85 overall defense, right? 2-0, 1-0 in the conference. Very good. Very, very good. Screw the numbers at the end. The only thing that matters, a win or a loss. That's it. That is all that we care about right now. New Mexico State, second non-conference game. We were on the O-line. There are tackles. Jason Coates apparently not happy with us. What about Jordan Camper? 81 strength, nothing overly crazy. Trevor Herbig. I saw someone mention he was the opposite of E-Big. We started in Go to Glory. Angel Mafe. Nothing special. Tyrone Boyette. Nothing special. For Tyron, perhaps. And then Tevin Speed, we won't fully be able to look at this week. And that is okay. New Mexico State. After this game, regardless of the result, we're going to take a look at some stats and see if there's anything we can identify that needs to be tweaked. Just as a heads up for what the approach is going to be here. The worst rosters starting from Madden, Saints, Broncos, Panthers, Commies, Vikings, Raiders, Falcons, Bears, and Cardinals. A lot of bad teams. Like I said, for me, it's a matter of looking at a couple of different things.
Looking forward to this matchup, and certainly
We'll see.
the fans are showing that they
We'll
are
see, we'll
as
see.
well.
And so I honestly, like, heading into this game, it's like, what team are you going to use? I don't fucking know. And then we picked Ball State, and my life's been hell ever since. Isn't it great? Isn't it great?
Now this team
No touching! No touching! No touching!
expecting to find ways to
You notice how I didn't hit the button or say a word until it was final?
That's really
Because we almost blew it.
Mindset, Reese. This team has
We almost blew it. Turd Ferguson, 4 touchdowns on the day.
situations arise in games
But
that
that's why.
each other in the huddle on the
That's why I didn't say a damn word.
play.
Not a damn thing.
Incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you
As we give up 21 points in the fourth quarter
start to string
to
together.
almost lose the game.
Now you know you can do it. It's not. We talked about it in the offseason. Oh, we
366 yards of offense, man.
You didn't put it together on the field.
5 of 14 on third down.
for us. For Jesse Palmer, David
Each team with a fumble and an interception.
So long, this has been another presentation of EA.
Win is a win. We are 3-0 to start the year. That doesn't mean a damn thing. Doesn't mean a damn thing.
But we'll keep pushing. We'll keep pushing. Even if we're going to have to check some numbers after this. This is not a third down team. No. No, they are not. So we have a couple other guys go elsewhere. Indiana, Northern Illinois. And their status goes up for the wins, of course. As Lacerated Spleen was the Defensive Player of the Week in conference with 2 tackles for loss. Probably had a fumble recovery or a forced fumble as well. As we draw Monroe, who you might remember beat us last season 30-0. Monroe 30-0. So I am not exactly anticipating this game highly, but let's see what happens. 7 strength for Tevin Speed. And then Bryce Forrest. Not bad either. No one that's like crazy good, but not bad. So that'll allow us to start looking at more offensive players. Hell of a lot of potential O-line help this year, though. Still got some people in the secondary, too. Okay. Tight ends. Do we have anybody at tight end? Interest level, we got 4 dudes. Pipeline status, we'll add 2 more. We'll avoid the sophomore JUCO. And then wideouts. No 3-star pipeline rating. Only 1 wideout's interested in coming here right now. It's Quentin Coffey. What about fullbacks? We got 2. And they could be tight ends, though. Nobody in a 3-star. And then running backs. Anybody interested? Just 1 guy. Shamir Slayton. So recruitment is likely to get a lot more difficult in the back half of the season. It's good to know. Look at the tight ends. Del Cage is a bust. Which is a shame because his attributes actually don't look that bad. He's got decent hands. His speed's not terrible. He genuinely doesn't look that bad, I gotta be honest. So... let's see. LaShawn Figures. 83 speed, decent hands. Okay, he's just a better version than Cage. So, we'll switch out those points. And then Tevin Dennis, we won't be able to fully scout this week, and that's okay. I do want to look at those team stats here, right? I'm going to kind of see how things are shaping up so far. In conference, at least. So, passing yards. Mid-table. Rushing yards. Second most rushing yards in conference so far. Point per game's looking pretty good. 7 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing. 43 first downs. Third lowest. Not by much, but it is third lowest in the conference. Maybe adding a bit more aggression would help in that regard. Defensively, we've allowed the 3rd most yards total. Hell of a lot of passing yards. Minimal amount of rushing yards. 3rd fewest amount of points. Dude, Temple's only allowed 23 points in 3 games. That's nuts. Fewest amount of quarterback sacks with only 4. We have forced 4 fumbles, though, and have 6 interceptions. So we're good at causing or creating turnovers, but we do allow a hell of a lot of yards. 3rd down conversion rate is the 3rd lowest in conference. Red zone efficiency is only at 45%. Defensively, we have the 2nd best defense, I believe, right? In that regard. 13 red zone trips, we've allowed points. Another 13 times. Okay. And then 2nd least penalized team. Our turnover differential right now is a +6. I think it's pretty clear. We need to
being a little bit more, aggressive offensively and defensively. This more conservative style is not quite working out for us. We'll go back to balanced. See how that works out for us. See how the team adjusts to that. And try to make the best of it. Because you know me, even if we're winning games, I'm still going to tinker with the team as our offense is weaker, but our defense is significantly better. Mr. Webster, by the way, good to see you. So far, we've been okay-ish. We'll see if that continues. Because you know how it goes with this particular team. You are well aware. Oh, man.
Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to
Frickin' Monroe again.
And fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. And this
Frickin' Monroe.
football fans love because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on
See what we can do.
Monroe Warhawks.
Let's see. Another conference game. They are of the utmost importance. Let's see what the boys do if we trust them a little bit more. The ball in their hands a bit more, get more aggressive defensively. We get to the quarterback more often. And so far, we in now 6 quarters of football have not scored a point against Monroe dating back to last year. They have shut us out for 6 straight periods of play. Make it 7 as we're down 10-0. Make that 10-7. We're finally on the board. Jesus Christ. Turnover here. Interception for John Angelo. And somehow we missed a 33-yard field goal. It was blocked. That's great. As Monroe failed to convert on 4th down. 4 minutes left, down by 3. We're going to hop in. I absolutely hate that we're having to hop in here, but what are you going to do? Oh, boy. This is not my favorite jersey matchup. Oh, fuck you! Who are you? And why are you not playing at fucking Alabama? Are you joking? Like right here, he's covering that guy, and the second you notice I'm throwing, he covered 2 guys at the same time. One on a curl route. Oh my God, what a play. Why the fuck are you at Monroe?
The offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Holy shit.
Defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or listen.
Oh, what a run. Dan the man. That's a big first down. Monroe is Bama in this reality. Fair. Totally fair.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he's got it inside.
Finally get a good lob throw from Turd Ferguson. Finally.
Brings it to an end.
Whew. All right. Let's start winding down this clock here.
The give from the gun. Knocked off his feet.
Our line's blocking this year. Now, why would you say that? Even if it's true, why would you say that?
In the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 3.
All right, that is the 2-minute warning.
1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop.
Obviously, we don't want to leave these guys with too much time, but if we can score, we should score. And we have scored. Always a risk to try and trust our defense, but we'll take it. And it makes it a 4-point game, so look how Dishman still wears his quarterback gear. Hey, we run the Wildcat. He is still a quarterback, baby. Erms, what's up, man? Am I missing purple? Yes. At least a true purple, I think. Yeah.
BYU is currently trailing.
Arms drop. Let's
But
go.
this has been a back and forth affair. If that quarterback
All right, boys.
a la Ty Detmer, this might not
You know what this means.
They're trailing
And don't break.
4 to Appalachian State.
Appalachian State.
Anything changes in this exciting college football.
Oh, shit.
About that, I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping
That's on me, too.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown.
That said, he had zero resistance from the guy in the other zone. There was no resistance. He was untouched from the second he took off from the line. Okay. Well, typical. Very fucking typical for us, isn't it?
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough
Very fucking typical.
at the 27-yard line. Offense set on first down. The back goes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Crosses
Brass field
the defense
to the 41.
time, and they finally get him on the ground.
Big play.
41. That last
Big
play's
play, big play.
The offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
Gotta remember that we're still on shoe clock here, too.
Half of it, it'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO. And some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Good run for Dan the man.
Just outside the red zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. The RPO.
We'll take it.
To the left.
If there's a touchdown to be scored,
Inside a minute to
then
go.
we'll take it.
The lead.
That seems cheap as shit, by the way. Terms. Jesus Christ.
Timing, being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver.
Okay.
He can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch.
Well, we're back up by 4.
In the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And he puts through the extra.
Let's see if we can play defense this time with 37 seconds left.
To stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position.
Rip it out, rip it out, rip it out.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane.
Okay, gentlemen. We're going right back to it.
Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the
Throwaway.
sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots.
Good throwaway.
Putting up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Only 5 seconds.
Out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Shoots it.
Give me that. Game over.
Picked off,
Celine Dion.
and they'll close in.
It's not over yet because they do have 3 timeouts, but that should
Versus reckless.
get us that much closer
When you're trailing
to another victory.
plays late in the game, the offense was reckless.
That should be just about enough.
Looked great.
The offense starts with a short field.
Dan the man, first down, that'll do it.
Running. Clock is stopped. Timeout.
I hate how much we've had to jump in this year.
You got to be impressed by
But
how-
wins are wins, W's are W's.
Points in the 4th quarter, just got to touch on
Ball State survives a scare.
big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see
Denim, jeans, jeans.
Building confidence. Coming through.
As Turd Ferguson again is player of the game.
Making
We do have some numbers to look at after that one.
really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese,
What do we got here?
experience matters, and this team
Almost 400 yards of offense allowed,
has seen a lot of looks, and they've lost
including 309 passing yards, so we weren't any better at stopping the passing game. We were 4 of 14 on 3rd down,
That confidence, you
with an interception to their 3.
you know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to
We just cannot stop the passing game
You're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
And I
That's gonna do it.
don't entirely know why.